It was supposed to be a quiet union between Papoose and Clarissa Shields. Yes, the boxing champion. An unlikely pair, yet somehow it made sense in whispers. The two had been spotted together here and there, but most people thought it was business. Maybe some kind of PR stunt. No one believed Papoose, Remy Ma's ride or die for more than a decade, would actually leave her, especially not for someone new. But rumors turned into truths when paparazzi caught them having secret dinners, rocking matching outfits, and finally, a leaked wedding invitation to a very private ceremony. Phones were banned. Only VIPs and the closest of friends were allowed in. The security was tight. But somehow, as it always happens, someone still managed to record what would become the most unforgettable scene in recent hip-hop history. The ceremony was set in a lavish estate, white marble floors, glimmering candles, and an atmosphere so dreamy it felt unreal. Papoose stood at the altar, dressed in a crisp white tux. Clarissa floated down the marble steps in a lace gown with a transparent veil that sparkled under the chandelier lights. The officiant began the vows. The music swelled. Gasps echoed across the room. Cameras, hidden in purses and jacket pockets, suddenly emerged. And there she was, Remy Ma. She walked in wearing all black, like a funeral. But this wasn't mourning. This was war. She didn't scream. She didn't cry, but she didn't need to. Her silence sliced through the air like a blade. Her heels tapped with slow, dangerous rhythm. Heads turned. Clarissa froze mid-step. Papoose's jaw dropped. The officiant stepped back, unsure what to do. Remy walked until she stood in the middle of the room. She scanned the crowd, then looked, straight at Clarissa. "Do people really think this is love?" she asked quietly. "You think you can throw away 10 years for a couple of pillow talks and workouts?" The room turned to stone. No one moved. No one even breathed. The music had stopped. The tension was unbearable. Remy's voice trembled but didn't break. "I gave him everything, years, loyalty, a legacy, and now you—" She pointed to Clarissa. "You're standing here like you earned this." Clarissa tried to remain calm, but her eyes were wide. Her voice shook. "I didn't take anything. He doesn't want you anymore." And that's when it snapped. Remy didn't go for Papoose. She stormed straight toward Clarissa. Security tried to move in, but it was too late. Remy grabbed the veil first, yanked it straight off. Then she snatched Clarissa's wig like a trophy. Screams erupted. Phones that had been tucked away were suddenly all out. The flashes lit up the room like fireworks. Clarissa stepped back, stunned. Papoose tried to say something, but the words got stuck in his throat. The officiant backed away completely. Then Remy picked up the mic. "Oh, since we're sharing secrets," she said, her voice echoing through the speakers. "What about those hotel receipts from Miami? The ones from when we were still married?" The room was on fire, but Clarissa wasn't going down without a fight. She lunged at Remy. Fists flew, shoes hit the floor. Security struggled to pull them apart. But the damage was already done. The secret wedding had turned into a public disaster. Within hours, the video clips went viral. Memes flooded social media. TikTokers recreated the scene. Hashtags like Remy Ma, War Papoose drama, and wedding clash trended worldwide. Fans were torn. Some said Remy lost her mind. Others said she had every right. Betrayal like that cuts deep. And the receipts? They kept coming. Screenshots of texts between Clarissa and Papoose while he was still posting anniversary tributes to Remy surfaced. A voice memo leaked. Remy begging Papoose not to make their split public, not to humiliate her. Turns out Remy knew about the wedding. That's why she came dressed for war. That's why her face wasn't just shocked,